The judge banged his gavel and gave me custody of my daughter, and I jumped in the air because I hadn't seen her in 12 months. That night, I made her favorite soup, and after eating looked at me with her giant sparkling eyes. "Can we go on a late-night drive like we used to?" I hesitated because I'd lost my license, and if I was caught, I'd be going to jail. But when I looked into her hopeful eyes, I couldn't say no. We got in the car and took off, and I kept my head on a swivel looking for cops. But then I saw something that made me stop. She'd snuck a second bowl of soup in the back seat. "You're gonna spill it," I laughed, but she took a tiny spoonful and promised she wouldn't. I kept driving while she beamed with her soup, and a smile formed on my face. I was so lost in the moment, I didn't even notice my foot drifting on the accelerator. Red and blue lights flashed across my car. I glanced at my speedometer and saw I was going 80 in a 50, and my legs trembled on the brakes as I rolled to a stop. Crap, I'm going to jail. I gripped my head terrified, because jail meant losing my daughter again. I turned around and saw her drop her spoon into her soup out of fear. "Did you say jail, Daddy? I won't get to see you again?" Her lip quivered, and I saw the cop step out of his car. I tried frantically to think of a way out, when suddenly I smelt it. My daughter was tipping her bowl of soup onto my dashboard. Soggy carrots and broccoli ran all over my console. I gripped my head. "What are you doing?" But she cut me off. "Tell him I threw up." She curled into a ball in the back seat, and suddenly I heard knuckles on my window. I rolled my window down and faced the officer, pale with fear. But then my daughter groaned from the back. "Are we at the hospital yet, Daddy? It hurts so bad." She was clutching her stomach, and I instantly realized what she was doing. I told the officer, "My daughter's got appendicitis, sir. She just threw up. That's why I was speeding." The cop saw the spilled soup that looked like vomit, and immediately nodded. "I'm so sorry, sir. Please keep driving." I pulled away, and my daughter instantly sat up, grinning with her empty bowl. I would have gone to jail if she didn't spill that soup, and getting custody this morning would have meant nothing. But now I got to keep being her dad.
Argentina beat Algeria in the World Cup, and my boyfriend Jordan screamed in my best friend's boyfriend's face, "Messi is the GOAT!" My best friend's boyfriend Finn shot up off the couch. "Chill, he's good, but he's no Ronaldo." Me and my best friend were giggling together as they squared up over the coffee table. Danny grabbed Finn's sleeve. "Babe, chill, it's just football." Finn got up and pointed at me like a ref calling a foul. "I never want you or your boyfriend around either of us ever again." Finn dragged me out the door. "I second that. We can find new friends, babe." And when I turned around with tears in my eyes, Danny waved at me and mouthed, "We have to fix this. I need you in my life." That night, while my boyfriend watched replays of the game, I poked him on the shoulder. "Please text Finn. We've all been best friends for 10 years. Why would you throw it away like this?" But he turned the TV up louder, and when he went to bed that night, he caught me on FaceTime with Danny and slept on the couch. But I wasn't losing our mini family over a striker none of us had ever met. So I opened my laptop and bought 4 tickets to Argentina's World Cup game in Arlington, all in one row. But when I told him the next morning, I left out the part that Finn and Danny would be coming, and he was so happy he held me up to the light like a trophy. I texted Danny, "Mission accomplished. He's coming." She replied, "Finn is coming too. He doesn't know you guys will be there." When game day came, Danny and Jordan were already there, and our boyfriends locked eyes and made us sit between them. And in the first half, neither said a word to each other, just arms crossed, staring at the pitch. But when Argentina broke away after the break, 80,000 people shot to their feet, and Messi curled it into the top corner. Jordan grabbed the closest man to him and dapped him up, and that man was Finn. Finn screamed right back, both of them jumping, shaking each other by the shoulders. "Messi is the GOAT!" By the final whistle, they had their arms slung around each other. Finn yanked Jordan in and shouted, "We are never watching a game apart ever again." I hugged Danny and rolled my eyes. Men and their football. She giggled. "They'll never know that the real GOATs aren't footballers, it's their girlfriends."